Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming out and listening to our talks. We will be talking about a product that we developed called Delve. First, a little bit of backstory on the team. My name is Tom Weidmaier. I'm a senior in the College of Engineering, Computer Science, and Information Technology. I was born in St. Joseph, Missouri, and my favorite place to delve is Reddit.
All right, unfortunately, our team member, Natasha Brewer, is not available to be here with us today. She's a junior in convergence journalism. She's from Ohio, and one of her favorite places to delve in is the New York Times. And I'm Kara. I am a junior convergence journalism major also. I'm from Medford, New Jersey, and I really like to delve in on The Verge. And our fourth team member, Tatiana Alexenko, she is unfortunately unable to be here also today. She is in Kansas City working for Cerner, and she really likes to delve in on Reddit. So let's get started. What we decided to focus on with developing this product is that with audience base, we really see that millennials really are not consuming public media like some other demographics. So we decided to focus on 18 to 30-year-olds, this group. And in particular, there's some problems that this group is especially experiencing. One is information overload. As we know, the internet as the colossus, endless sea of information as it is definitely a place that's easy to get lost in. And for those who have limited time, but they're looking for information that's of value to them and of interest to them, this can be sort of a challenge. If someone is on a website and they want more information from an article that they're reading, for the most part, they are restricted to the relevant stories or relevant information from that site in the form of a sidebar or any other internally facing links. And at this point in time, for the most part, if users want content that's brought to them in a specific platform, such as Facebook or Twitter, they're really forced to self-curate in this area by liking particular Facebook pages, following particular people on Twitter, so on and so forth. And that really leaves users at the mercy of Facebook's algorithms, what people are tweeting out to find new and interesting information. So we embrace that along with the challenge of making public media more sustainable by bringing in more users, especially in this demographic of millennials, and amplifying the value of the public media platform in that it's just a massive database of content that is held in the public media platform that is so incredibly useful and trusted by millions already for its quality and content. So we decided to develop Delve. Delve is a product that what it does is it picks up keywords in a story that you're currently reading, uses them to search the public media platform, and then pulls up stories into a clean, simple display in a sidebar that allows for you to browse seamlessly, check excerpts, follow and bookmark stories, and have an experience that's organized and condensed and very personalized to what you're already reading. So we're going to do a live demo here.
So you can see we have a pretty recent article based on the Iran nuclear talks, and this is a very heavy topic, and there's been a lot of coverage on it. So it can be a little dense and sometimes confusing what's actually happening. So if you'd like to try to cut it down and make it a little bit more manageable, you could use the Chrome extension Delve that we've developed. So you see, as we click it, it starts to load results. And then we can see that the article has been broken up into separate different topics. At the top, you can see a topic breakdown of what terms were actually used in the PMP to try to pull up articles. You can see this accordion of different articles that actually popped up from the PMP. You can open it up and then read a short description based on it. And then it also offers the ability to actually favorite these articles in case it seems interesting, but you don't have the time right now. You can clearly click on one of the stars, and then it will automatically be added to your bookmarks under a folder called Delve Bookmarks. So we think that this is a very helpful tool that will allow for immediate access to different articles just based on what you're already reading. There are a lot of different things. If you want to actually see a visualization of the different topics, you can activate the topic clouds, so you can kind of see the breakdowns of what terms are being used underneath each topic. So not only does this work on NBC News, but we tried to make it flexible so that way it would work on pretty much every site. We can see here's BuzzFeed, which is a pretty popular news site for younger adults. And we can see there's a new American women dress. So that's pretty neat. And then when we run Delve again, we can see, even though it's a more modern topic, it's not as serious, results are still coming up. And we would like to point out that it's not limited specifically to NPR, PBS. We're getting stuff from WBUR. So anything that's in the public media platform, we're able to pull from and then show the results. And also, we don't limit it specifically to the text on the page. Say there's a specific paragraph that you don't quite understand. We allow for a custom search, and that way, if you copy and paste whatever text you actually are a little confused about, you can get specific results from that. And also, to show, there are also breakdowns for the different sentences. So each sentence from the article has been broken into the topic, so you can see what percentage of each is relating to which words. So we liked that it provides visual breakdowns of different topics along with informative news articles from the PMP.
As you're able to see, Delve is able to bring in a wealth of public media content all in one place in one handy, neat little sidebar. And it provides content that can enrich a user's understanding of a topic and even help a user parse out a topic. We had one particular user tester who thought that this would be really valuable for use in case of doing research on a complicated topic, even for the sake of researching something for class, researching something for a story, and helping them get background from PMP content that would help them just become smarter.
So the PMP is improved because it's making it a lot easier to access this content. They aren't having to go back and forth between websites or utilities to actually figure out what's been going on. Through this, they can directly access the article and then get immediate results. There's also, the way it works essentially is by looking at the article, taking out the words, and then running the latent derelict allocation algorithm, or the LDA algorithm, and that essentially finds topics out of the article. Those topics then have keywords, and those keywords are run against the PMP to get those results. So the benefit to the PMP is that there's a lot of data being formed. There's a list of terms that comes up with each result, so that way you can kind of get a personalization for each person to kind of help cater. Not to mention, the links between articles could also be very informative to see what sites are leading to which topics in the PMP, and just overall how many times it's been accessed by all over the internet. We like to think of this as a platform that we can build upon. I mean, it's a standalone currently, and then using Chrome storage, we're able to access history. So they might not even need to be on an article in the future. They could just look through the history, find those articles, and then pull out results. Also with personal terms, since we're already generating these terms, it could act somewhat like Stumble Upon in that you select what things you'd be interested in, and then it could give random weights and pick out of the list. So that way, then it would do a little interesting search that's still relevant to you. This could also be seen as a web application in that it would just be an open text box where people wouldn't even need to download the application, but go to this website, paste a paragraph, and then print it out. And then we could also partner with other sources to make a wider range of topics.
All right, so just to finish up real quick, some goals that we have for the application is to expand its usability with social media so that you could even use it on Facebook to parse out statuses, even on Twitter. Create more uses for the extension, such as I mentioned before, emphasize the use in a research sense, and partner with the PMP or another media or technology company to further develop out the extension. So thank you so much for listening today, and we really appreciate it. So.